Good morning, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dawn.
And I'm John, and together we're the two running brooms.
It's Monday, week 4 of the start in Pistol, the road to Bristol.
And this week is a planned cutback week. So, having been in the 50s, we're planning to cut back to around 40 miles this week. The idea is just to absorb that training, enable us to make further gains in the coming weeks. So it's now Tuesday afternoon, and we are in the middle of a cutback week. Cutback weeks, a prickly subject, perhaps as prickly as these thistles here.
Question of the day. Do you ever feel guilty if you miss a run that's planned? So although we recognise that we need to have this break today, inside I still can't help myself from feeling guilty, thinking I should have gone out and run. Sometimes, even though you know it's the right thing not to run, does it make you feel guilty? If it does, pop a comment below and tell us, how do you overcome those feelings of guilt?
And never neglect the importance of cross training. It's now Friday morning. We're out for an easy shakeout run, 3 miles. It's been a bit of a strange week this week, hasn't it, Dawn?
Yeah, I did plan a lot more than what I've done, but due to work demands this week, I've only managed to get out before work for, I think it's 4 early morning runs. Yeah, so I'm very tired, but it is the end of term, and this is the same every year.
So, given the fact not much running has been done this week, all I've done in addition to Dawn is an extra 4 mile run with a friend yesterday. We've decided to jump into a 5k tonight up at York, run by the Even Splits company. We've done this event several times in the past. 5 flat laps of a cycle track, geared up for fast times. So this lot will have a time trial and see where we are. So how was that then?
Hard work as usual.
Humid,
Yeah, windy.
heavy legged. I felt I didn't have top gear at all.
No,
I went to the gears, just the gear lower than normal.
It was really warm.
There was no surge in there, it was just one pace sid.
Yeah.
A very short cool down there, about 4 minutes, because we've got an hour's drive back home. It's now getting on towards 8 o'clock in the evening. So that was a solid effort. You know, it's an hour faster run of the week in the bank, isn't it?
Yeah. just done, and that is 11 miles this week because this week is a cutback week. How has the week gone? So I would say the low point this week has been for me work tiredness. I've had a few late nights, and so my running has really been curtailed to early mornings, meaning getting up at 5:15, out the door at 6 o'clock, and then on to work at 7 o'clock. And then because of working late, I've really not had the energy to go out and do any after work runs. And then obviously the heat as well just saps that energy. So in general, I've done 35 miles this week as a cutback week, so not too shabby. And hopefully next week I'll feel a little bit fresher because we have a 10k on Wednesday.
So for me, the high point was executing that 5k in a competent fashion. Particularly pleased to have a chip map down, so every kilometre you go over it, it records your splits, and they send you a spreadsheet with them on. So I'll just put my 1k splits up on the screen there, which, as you can see, quite pleased with those. Not how fast you run, it's how evenly you split sometimes. The low point for me, similar to Dawn, is the ongoing end of term tiredness, lethargy, allied to this heat wave we're having. I would say this is a 7 out of 10 week, and really in a long training block like this towards a 10k, if I could do 12 out of 14 weeks at 7 out of 10, then that's pretty good consistency, because as they say, the important thing is to keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on. See you next week.